time, I would yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Tennessee, Mr. Fincher, the author of the Jobs Act.
The gentleman from Tennessee is recognized for 3 minutes.
I thank the gentleman for yielding. I want to thank my colleague, Mr. Carney, for his hard work and his staff for helping work on something good for the country, for the private sector, getting people back to work, and that's what we were sent here to do. I'm pleased to be the lead co-sponsor or sponsor on H.R. 3606, the Jumpstart Our Startups Act. Today, according to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the unemployment rate is currently 8.3%. However, in December last year, all but one of the counties I represent had a higher unemployment rate than the national average of 8.5%. At the top of the list was Obion County with an unemployment rate of 15.3%, and Crockett County, where I live, 10.5%. It is no secret that our nation has seen a decline in small business startups over the last few years, which means less jobs created for American workers. I think we can all agree that small businesses and entrepreneurs are the backbone of our nation and our economy. The heartbeat of America is in the heartland of America, not here in Washington. The best thing our government can do right now to get our economy moving in the right direction is to help create an environment where new ideas and startup companies have a chance to grow and succeed. The provisions in the Jobs Act will put the focus on the private sector, capitalism, and the free market, providing the jump start our nation's entrepreneurs need. Title I of this bill is legislation that I introduced with Congressman Carney, the Reopening American Capital Markets to Emerging Growth Companies Act, which would help more small and mid-sized companies go public. During the last 15 years, fewer and fewer startup companies have pursued initial public offerings because of burdensome costs created by a series of one-size-fits-all laws and regulations. These changes have driven up cost and uncertainty for young companies looking to go public. Not going public deprives companies of the need of capital to expand their businesses, develop innovative products, and hire more American workers. Title I would create a new category of issuers called emerging growth companies that have less than $1 billion in annual revenues when they register with the SEC and less than $700 million in public float after the IPO. Emerging growth companies will have as many as 5 years, depending on size, to transition to full compliance with a variety of regulations that are expensive and burdensome. This on-ramp status will allow small and mid-sized companies the opportunity to save on expensive compliance costs, create the cash needed to successfully grow their businesses and create American jobs. It will also make it easier for potential investors to get access to research and company information in advance of an IPO in order to make an informed decision about investing. This is critical for small and medium-sized companies trying to raise capital that have less visibility in the marketplace. Our bill has tremendous bipartisan support when passed by the Financial Services Committee 2 weeks ago, and it's my hope that we can continue to work together as we move this passage of bills forward. Mr. Chairman, Madam Chairman, the Jobs Act will provide companies some valuable tools they need to grow and create jobs. I urge my colleagues to support this bill. Thank you.